Dr. Brainy and Mr. Dumb. Yes, this episode from the Smurfs for 2021 rocks. Here are the reasons why I like this episode in my opinion. The episode starts Smurfette is meditating when Brainy rides by on his Smurf way lecturing her on the mathematics of total concentration, much to Smurfette's annoyance. He does the same for Chef, who get pied in the face in the process. When Brainy lectures Hefty, he gets hit by his punching bag, so Brainy gets a well-deserved punt out of the village. Later, Brainy claims that since his brain weighs the most out of all the other Smurfs, he gets to cut to the front of the lunch line. Smurfette then counters by saying that he's never actually weighed his brain, so he has nothing to prove. Smurfette then chucks Brainy to the back of the line right behind Clumsy. Dimwitty offers him a carrot, much to his anger. Later, he tells Handy that he is going to be taking his workshop to an important job. Handy tells him not to make a mess or he'll be annoyed. He throws the piece of bark that he was holding at him. At night, Brainy is in the workshop and discovers how to build a brain scale. He gets building and when he is finished, he puts it on his head, ready to show the Smurfs how much of a genius he is. The scale begins electrocuting him and the scale goes down to red. In the morning, Papa Smurf opens Brainy's door to see if he's ready yet. However, Brainy is brushing his ear with a toothbrush and says he is all clean, much to Papa Smurf's confusion. In the lab, Papa Smurf is making a potion and tells Brainy to give him some sarsaparilla concentrate. Brainy instead gives him a rubber ducky floaty. Papa Smurf tells him this is no time for jokes and tells him again to bring him the sarsaparilla, but instead gives him a horn. Papa Smurf asks what is the matter with Brainy as the Smurf dances around, breaking multiple potions in the process. Papa Smurf tells him he better get some rest and says to leave from the door. Brainy misinterprets this as being literal and breaks his door. Papa Smurf is more agitated and orders him to leave. Brainy responds by leaping out of the door. Brainy finds Dimwitty, who plays with him by believing there is a mirror. Dimwitty tells him that it's just him, but Brainy believes that it's a talking mirror and crashes into him. The two laugh and develop a friendship. The two dimwits play around the village and ride Farmer's snail, to which Farmer says they're dumber than his snails. Just then, Chef comes to them and tells Brainy that Papa Smurf had just ordered 67 sarsaparilla pies, but Greedy is allergic. He asks which percentage of poppies should be used in the pie so Greedy can stop scratching. Brainy responds with saying he doesn't have a single clue. He and Dimwitty walk off. Then, Clumsy arrives and says Dimwitty has to clean the fire truck. Dimwitty instead says he is going to fish a haircut with his new friend Brainy. Then, Smurfette comes by and asks Brainy to translate a book that has ancient lettering on it. Instead, Brainy offers her a banana while Dimwitty offers her a carrot. The two dimwits leave, much to Smurfette's confusion. Hefty comes by and asks her what's going on. Smurfette tells him that Brainy is acting dumber than Dimwitty. Papa Smurf arrives and tells them he noticed this too while Handy also comes by and tells them that last night, Brainy was in his workshop working on something. The four goes to Handy's workshop to find out. Meanwhile, Brainy and Dimwitty go to play with the fire truck. Clumsy sees this and is sad. In Handy's workshop, Papa Smurf, Smurfette, and Handy see that Brainy tried to make a brain-boosting formula and the village leader says he's been trying to make this happen for a while and ended up building it himself. Handy realizes instead of weighing his brain, it lost it. Smurfette believes this is her fault, as if she hadn't made fun of him, he would still be a smart Smurf. Papa Smurf says it wasn't her fault and when Brainy tries to do something, he never stops at it. Papa Smurf and Smurfette run to see where Brainy has went off to. Brainy and Dimwitty play with the fire truck and see a button. When Brainy pushes it, the lever begins to open and goes up. Just then, Clumsy asks them if he can play with them too. Dimwitty instead says the truck is going too fast. Clumsy is angered. The two Smurfs start messing around with the truck. Brainy loses his glasses. While Dimwitty gives him a carrot, Clumsy takes the real glasses. Dimwitty begins pushing the button to pull out the lever. Brainy begins going higher and higher near the sky. Papa Smurf finishes the potion to bring Brainy back to normal. He and Smurfette go to them as they are playing with the truck. Papa Smurf asks Dimwitty where Brainy is and he tells him he is pushing the button. Brainy is up very high, so high that a stork goes past him. Papa Smurf tells Dimwitty to stop pushing the button. The suddenly broken button. Brainy is now up in the air while Dimwitty cheers. Papa Smurf orders Brainy to get down since he can't see a thing without his glasses but wonders where are those glasses. Just then, Clumsy shows up and tells them that he's got them, and he will break them since Brainy stole Dimwitty as his best friend. Smurfette tries to get him to bring Brainy's glasses back while the latter sees the Smurfs from down below. Papa Smurf tells Clumsy that he has a potion that will make everything right, meaning he'll get his friend back. As Clumsy agrees, he accidentally drops them and they fall onto Dimwitty, who cannot see anything while Smurfette saves Clumsy. Dimwitty accidentally pulls the lever of the ladder out, causing Brainy to fall and bounce all around the village. Papa Smurf gives Brainy the potion and he drinks it. He is back to his old self, something that delights Smurfette. Dimwitty offers to play again, but Brainy says he has important things to do. As Dimwitty sadly walks away, Clumsy offers him his fire truck uniform and the two have become best friends again. Papa Smurf and Smurfette watch in happiness. At night, Clumsy and Dimwitty are alerted to the fire truck outside, but they see Brainy happily playing around on the truck ladder. When he is caught, he lies and says that he was observing the rotation of the ladder, much to Clumsy's confusion and Dimwitty's happiness. And that's how the episode goes. So, Dr. Brainy and Mr. Dumb rocks, and so does Papa Smurf leaves the nest. House call sucks. End of salute.